There's no plan for this video. I just hit record. I feel like I have a lot to say. I didn't plan out what I was gonna say. I am moving on with everything. I really love myself and I love everyone that I met and I love everything. I just love everything. And I just believe that life doesn't have to be so hard all the time. And if I'm being honest, I always felt like I was gonna be rich and famous. That's literally the reason I didn't go to college. Literally the whole reason I didn't go to college. Just cause since I was a kid, I just always felt like I was gonna be rich and famous. I don't think it's that hard to be famous. I think it just depends on how hard you believe it is, how hard you believe life is. And I mean, don't get me wrong, there are things that are hard in life, there are things that you have to learn in life, and I mean, the more you learn, the easier it gets, the more you learn about life. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't, hold on. Life can be hard. It doesn't have to be so complicated. Everything is and isn't. There's always two sides to everything, and it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It can be. It doesn't have to be. It is and it isn't. And trying to become famous, people are like, well, it's a lot easier said than done. Watch me. Watch me. I used to have a fear about being perceived by others. Because it's weird. I'm confident. I like the way I look. I like the things that I like. I just love myself. Genuinely, because I know a lot of people have a hard time with themselves, and don't get me wrong, I wasn't always this way. I used to not like that. Listen. I have done a lot of work mentally to come to where I am today. This is not me bragging. This is just me saying it's possible. It's possible to get here. And because I've gotten here, I want to go further. And the fact that I've gone from being just so depressed, I would literally have to smoke. I felt like I had to smoke weed every single day just to be okay, just to go through experiences of life. At the time, that's what worked for me. And I give her love and I give her grace because that's what happened. This is what I had. I love myself now, so I love her then. Because without having to go through that, I would not have been here now. And I just want to go so much further, and I just believe that I can. And I had a point to this. I had a point to this. Pause to remember. I used to be so scared of being perceived. But if I love myself, why am I so scared? There's no reason to be, because and also I understand other people too. Oh, there's a bird outside my window. Hold on. I choose not to be scared of myself anymore. I feel like that's the biggest thing, is that people you know what you can accomplish. You know what you can do. You know the possibilities that are out there. Why the I probably can't swear. Just why aren't you doing it? And then it's fear. And then you have to go well, what are you scared of? And then what are you scared of? And then it's a tough question to set. And then you think about it, and then you can give your answers, you can give excuses. But if you don't go through the processes of what you are scared of, then you're not gonna get to where you want to be. And if this was me like a month ago, this was me like a year ago, oh my god, I would not be able to post this video. Everything would have to be perfect. Like, I know like that isn't the cleanest. I got boxes in the back. I don't even know if you can see it, but I just don't care. I just don't care. And I just am. I just am. One of the biggest things that I really had to work on being okay with is the people that knew me, that know me, and being like, what is it like for them to see me on the screen? And like the first thing I would feel is like a flood of judgment. But like also, why? Because, well, for one, do I care? No, I don't. Not anymore. I used to. That's why I wouldn't post. But like, to think of it now, it's just like, honestly, they might enjoy this. I like watching people. I love watching people online. Why wouldn't they want to watch me? I'm cool. And also to think that I'd be like staying in the same area. Like, I'm moving in 2 weeks. You think I'm gonna give a fuck what you think? I don't know if I can swear on here. I almost just did it again. I believe one of our main purposes in life is to create. Just create. And whatever the byproduct is of that creation, that's out of your hands. That's not anything you have to worry about. And nothing's perfect. And everything is all at the same time. I was a crying baby, so I didn't want to keep playing it. But everything is and isn't perfect. You know, the only reason why people have a perception of perfection, oh, that sounds cool, perception of perfection, is because you put standards on things, you put expectations on things, you release those expectations, because also everybody has different expectations. So when someone's a perfectionist, like, it gotta be this way. When someone's more chill, laid back, be like, whatever, that's alright. It just depends on the person. It don't matter. Everything is perfect, and then you have no expectations. You have no expectations. There's no, like, also comparison. Don't compare. Don't compare. If things are perfect the way they are, don't compare them. Because they are exactly the way they need to be. That person is exactly who they need to be at that moment. You're fine. Like, you release comparison, you release expectations. You're gonna be so happy. I'm so happy. And see, this is why I want to make a video, because like I feel like I don't act like this in front of, I guess I do sometimes, I don't know. I feel like I'm happiest by myself because I've always been so scared of being perceived. But I also love myself, so like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Nothing matters. One of my favorite things that I've been telling myself lately is that, because like, you know, I feel like when, hold on, I'm gonna give a backstory to this, is that when I know someone's perceiving me, I feel like I hold myself back because I'm just scared. I don't know how. I want to be perfect for them. I want to be within their expectations of what someone would like, because I want them to like me. But also, I mean, I like me, so whatever if you don't. Whatever if you don't even like this video. I like this video. This is me as a video. Literally. And it's just, what if you were exactly the person they were waiting for? What if they were literally the person you were searching for? But you had to not act like yourself. You had to try to act like them, or try to act like someone you know they like, something you know that they like. But what if you were exactly the person they were waiting for? The person that they've been dreaming about. This doesn't have to be like in a relationship. This can be in jobs. This can be in friendships. This literally be everything.